Segmenting and tagging your audience. I briefly mentioned this before, but I just want to clarify that this is such an important part, especially when you're getting started with building your email list. It's better to start segmenting your audience so it doesn't get confusing as you go on, because it's a lot harder to go back and try to organize your email list, your list of subscribers, rather than starting from the beginning. This looks different depending on what type of email marketing tool you're using. I'm using ConvertKit, so it's going to look different for me. So I'm not going to dive into the bare bones of how you actually do this, but I just want to talk about why it's so important to do so. And if you need help figuring out how to do it in whatever tool you're using, just let us know if you can't figure it out on your own. So why is tagging so important? Well, the idea is that you're grouping together people who have similar interests so that you can send emails related to that particular niche to that group, rather than if you have a large audience on all kinds of different topics and sending the same email to everyone, because the click-through rate and the engagement on those types of emails won't be as good as if you are targeting a specific group or segment of your audience. If you have one audience and you're in one niche, then this might be a little different, but even still, you're able to tag people with different tags, such as people who are brand new to your website. Maybe you create a tag for people who have purchased a product of yours, so you know that these are people that have spent money on your site before or in your business. You can also automate the way that people get email sequences depending on the tag that they get. For example, I have multiple sequences set up through ConvertKit for people who enroll in a free online course of mine. They start getting those emails, and while I educate them, I'll also throw in some promotional emails for the paid courses related to the course they enrolled in. If they end up enrolling in that paid course, I don't want to continue to send them the emails promoting that course to them. One way to make sure they don't get those emails is to tag them as someone who has purchased that course. And in ConvertKit, you can do things like when they're tagged as a purchaser, you can stop sending them emails from the sequence for people who have not purchased. Does that make sense? Here are some examples of tags that I've created with Teachable. So I have an online teacher tag, a YouTuber tag, a business person tag, video creator. And this was when Video School Online was basically everything that I taught. Now I actually have completely separate websites with separate ConvertKit accounts for the online teaching niche and the video creation photography niche to just keep it a little bit more organized for myself. But you can see here, when someone signs up for one of these free courses, they get one of these tags. One of the most recent tags that I created was called Adobe in 30. And this is for people who subscribe to this new course, enroll, and they get a sequence called Adobe in 30 minutes welcome sequence. This is going to be one of my biggest lead magnets that I've created so far. And I think it's going to be one of my most popular. I've actually had over 100 email subscribers sign up in the first week of launching this lead magnet. And I want to make sure I know who has signed up for this Adobe in 30 minutes sequence, because these people are highly targeted to people who want to learn Adobe software. And I have premium courses on a lot of that type of software. And so now I can take emails or create sequences and send them to this specific group of people. This is very important if you want to grow your audience into multiple topics. So please start tagging your audience. In ConvertKit, you can create segments. So not only can you tag, but you can have sort of an overarching group or a segment. So for example, if someone is tagged as a motion graphics artist and then someone else is tagged as a video creator, I have a full segment for people interested in video production where both of those tags get lumped together. That way in ConvertKit, it makes it easy because then I can just send emails to that whole segment. Or in most other software or email marketing apps, you can just send it to multiple tags if you want. And the cool thing about all this software too is that they don't duplicate, or they shouldn't duplicate. So if someone is tagged as multiple things, for example, motion graphics artist and video creator, and I send an email to both of those tags, they shouldn't be emailed twice. They're going to be only emailed once. And that's how ConvertKit works. That's why I like ConvertKit a lot, actually, because It's a single user system where one user, no matter how many tags or segments, counts as one email. Anyways, I hope this inspires you to create your own tags and segments in your own email marketing tools. Let us know if you have any questions.